While the world was engulfed in the chaos of World War II, Native American men answered a different call, one of duty, survival, and honor. Thousands enlisted in the United States military, joining units like the famed Navajo Code Talkers, whose language became an unbreakable weapon against enemy forces. They wore the uniform with pride, believing their service would secure a future where their people would finally be respected. But at home, a quieter and more painful reality was unfolding. On reservations across the United States, Native families were still living under systems shaped by policies that had long sought to erase their identity. Government-run and church-operated boarding schools continued their mission of assimilation, removing Native children from their homes, often without consent, and placing them in institutions where their language, culture, and traditions were forbidden. Names were changed, hair was cut, identity was stripped away. For many families, the war was not just overseas, it was at their doorstep. Parents who had gone to fight returned to face a deeper wound, discovering that while they defended a nation abroad, their own children had been taken or deeply altered by a system that saw their culture as something to be erased rather than preserved. This wasn't just a wartime tragedy. It was part of a much longer history of forced assimilation that stretched across generations. Yet, despite everything, Native communities endured. Languages survived. Traditions were quietly passed on. And today, many Native nations are reclaiming what was nearly lost, rebuilding identity, restoring culture, and telling their stories in their own voices. Because even in the shadow of war and loss, their spirit was never defeated.